Direction. Where does the pro-life movement go from here? Now we crossed this one big hurdle of overturning Roe v. Wade. What happens next? What do we focus on?
Well, the overturning of Roe v. Wade with the Dobbs decision simply made it clear there's no right to an abortion secured by the Constitution of the United States of America. And we're told that it was going to be sent back to the states, the individual states, to decide what to do with abortion, whether they recognize abortion as a right in their states. And so the Democrat-controlled states rushed to write abortion into their laws, even into their Constitution. So there are so many states now that have actually guaranteed the right to abortion by state law, even up to birth. This hadn't happened before. But they saw now this is where the battle is going. And now President Biden has declared a number of times that he wants to get it written into federal law. With the primarily Republican House of Representatives, it doesn't look he's going to succeed in that. But it looks as though all of the so-called red states, all of the blue states, excuse me, it's the media that decided which was going to be red and which was going to be blue. And I think they were kind of worried about naming the Democrat states red because, well, you know, it represents communism, right? And so they decided to flip that narrative there. But in any case, I believe the blue states are going to fall in line and write abortion into their state constitutions. And if not into their state constitutions, at least they're going to pass laws which are going to, you know, assure anyone who comes to the state the right to abort a child. I would like to think that at least the Republican-controlled states will pass laws and hopefully write into their own state constitutions. Not only that abortion is not approved, is not guaranteed by their state constitutions, but that it is condemned. That would be the counterpart to say no abortion in this state whatsoever. So in any case, you know, those of us who recognize that the child in the womb is a child, it is a human life, we have to work indefatigably to get into law and into our state constitutions protections for their lives. This is where the battle is now. Those who say, well, okay, our one thing that we wanted to say, we've said that the United States Constitution does not guarantee a right to abortion, and they're going to go home. They were not truly pro-life. If they were genuinely pro-life, they would say, well, now the battle has shifted, and we have to go to our states, and we have to fight that battle on the state level right now. But, you know, as Catholics, we have to understand that when we say pro-life, we have a very specific meaning to that term, pro-life. We go beyond merely saving babies from abortion because we realize that human life has a higher purpose, and that is to glorify God. So we can't be satisfied with merely preventing an abortion and saving a mother from murdering her child and the child from being murdered by his mother. When we say pro-life, we mean that we want the life that is rescued saved from abortion, that both lives, the mother and the child's lives, we want them ultimately to have everlasting life. We want them to come by faith and hope and charity to the ultimate goal of every single human life. And so somebody